Well, thanks to Michael Marsh and Group Industrial UK Limited for sponsoring my new YouTube channel. Hopefully you'll enjoy it, and if you do like it, please subscribe now. All right, get it. Alexa, stop. That's okay. Morning, Kitty. Good morning, Kitty. Come and see my girl. I hate a wee buggy. Morning, Kitty. Alright? Don't scratch me, girl. Just woke up, man. Don't ever scratch me. A wee buggy. Need to go to job, Kitty, in the big game today. And go to the big game today. Yeah? Good girl. See you. Good girl. Okay, up. See you later. See you.
Well, this is typical match day. I do my run, a few miles, get a sweat on, have a shower, come in here. This is my, no pre-match because obviously I'm not playing in my fan, but I'm going to have this, and then I'll be heading off to the Riverside. I love a Saturday, I get a buzz, not as big a buzz as playing, but I still get a buzz, and Middlesbrough's doing very well under Chris Wilder, so really looking forward to it. And if you're thinking, what's this on the table? Tomatoes. I'm off the bread because it makes you fat. This is the old, I always think of being on holiday. And I don't know what that noise was. Was it an owl? Can't have been an owl during the day, surely to God. Might have been a rat. Anyway, and if you're thinking blue tea, my favourite colour, blue tea. Can't remember the name of it, but it's intriguing, isn't it? Anyway, I'm going to have this and then I'm off. I remember the name of the tea, Blue Butterfly Tea. That's the name of it, check it out. Anyway, off to the game. Enjoy my breakfast. I'm going to go for a 3-1 victory to Middlesbrough today. We're playing really well, we're scoring goals, we're playing against a team who are fourth bottom, who got Wallop humiliated 7-0 in the last game against Fulham, so I'm going 3-1. I'm going to get my jacket and then I'm off to the Riverside. I'm buzzing, I can't wait. That's not a bad day out there. I'm off. The badge, when I played, used to be that size. Look at the size of that. Need eyes like a hawk. See you later. Ta-da. Well, here we are at the Riverside. We played Reading today. This is the famous Erson Park Gate. Remember Erson Park Gates? Some famous names went through there. George Best, Dennis Law, Wolf Mannion, George Hardwick, George Camsell. Loaded with names that went through the gates. Anyway, there's the great late Wolf Mannion statue. You see the late great Wolf Mannion? Golden boy of football. I had the privilege and pleasure of meeting him, and also George Hardwick. These are the only two statues at the Riverside. George Hardwick played, both of them played for England and Great Britain. Anyway, come on, we'll go through the gates. Let's go through the gates. Middlesbrough trophy cabinet. Now don't be laughing, come on. This is it, no seriously. You can see the old Carling Cup. That's the trophy, the only trophy we've won in our history, but we're very proud of it. Beat Bolton Wanderers. There's a few strips in there. The one thing that catches me is guys here like Alan Peacock. That's his cap against Argentina. The late great Wolf Mannion, who's, well, look at his caps. Great caps them, aren't they? Look at that. And George Eliot, obviously I've heard of George Eliot. That's his caps. And I've not heard of this guy, to be honest, Fred Pentland. Never heard of the lad, no disrespect, obviously. 1909, yeah. And there's a couple of the old Eramis Middlesbrough strips. Bowler's Endon's boots. Heard the Bowler's Endon? That's the old Camerons that I used to wear, but I think that's a fake one. I think I've just chucked that cup in there. We didn't want that, I can't remember anything about that. And over here, you've got international players for Borough. England, well, no bother about England. Scotland, I know you're looking for me, but I'm not Scottish. Wales, I'm definitely not Welsh. I think I had a Welsh auntie. Republic of Ireland, I'm sure my name's here somewhere. Yeah, you can see there. Yeah, it's just above St Leger and below O'Neill. Northern Ireland players. And then we've got the rest of the world. Oh, we've got some players for the rest of the world, haven't we? This is, oh, is it? Show me the dog. So this is Wembley, first ever appearance, 1990. Where's the dog? This lady says there's a dog. I've never noticed a dog. You been on a drink?
No.
A dog?
The person who done it said there's a dog, and he said he gave me the clue somewhere there.
What, dog in the crowd are on here? In the crowd?
Aye.
A dog? I don't think we've got enough time.
No, you haven't got so much time to look at it. Is that the first there?
Oh, there's a dog there, you're right.
There you go.
What dog? Can you see that?
It's not one of those dogs that you use when you're a blind person.
See the dog? There's a dog in the crowd. But I laugh every time I see this because look at, focus on this. This is 1990 Zenith Cup final. We played Chelsea, I was part of that team. And that's Tony Mowbray, captain. Well, he was injured that day, he led us out as manager. Matt Proctor. But if you look at Mugger and Proctor, and 3 others. They all look the same. They've all got the same faces. I don't know who the artist was. Should be hung, drawn and quartered. Anyway, that's all right, innit? Come on. Well, we're in the Legends Lounge being hosted by my old mate Matt Proctor. Can you believe this is Matt Proctor? 78. How good does he look? 78. No, seriously. I played with Prop. Who's your guest today, Prop?
Our guest today is Dave Barnaby, who ran the academy for many years. So yeah, looking forward to having a chat with Dave.
What about the turnaround at Middlesbrough? Have you been happy with the turnaround under Wilder? Have you been over the top or just...
Sam, I've got to say, I have never been so excited with it for quite a while.
I can see that. I've never been so excited for a while. Have you been on the blue tablets?
Results.
Oh, result-wise, yeah.
The way he speaks to the press.
Yeah.
Our January comings and goings, looks exciting.
Yeah.
I've got us promoted and consolidated the Premier League already.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not a betting man, Prop, but I'll tell you what, if I was a betting man, I'd say definitely top 6. And you know me, I wouldn't. I think top 6 at least.
Minimum. Yeah,
minimum.
I mean, there's an outside chance if we continue with this sort of form we're in, we could sneak into the top 2. I mean, with the January window, I know you're looking at me in strange there. January players coming in. You know, we've got momentum, we've built on that momentum. I think there'll be a couple of bad points, I think, as well, to balance the books and squad numbers and what have you. But I haven't been so excited for quite a while.
Right, pull your seat.
Hang on.
Pull your seat a bit so we can hear you, because go on.
I've just bought tickets for Blackburn away.
You bought tickets for Blackburn away?
That's how excited I am.
Well, I'm invited with Pally, so you should have asked me. I'm going me, Mugger Pally. Are you going? That's how excited you
Well,
are.
I've got tickets, so yeah, I'm thinking about going to Man United, but it's on Sky, so...
So, Prop, how many games did you actually play for Middlesbrough? Because you were here on 2 occasions.
Well, good or bad?
No, I don't want you to tell me it's a bad one, just a good one. How many in total?
I'm not certain. My son reckons about 270 odd games.
270. Yeah. You've been round the block, Sunderland, Forest,
Chef Wedge.
Who else? Tranmere.
Tranmere, 2 spells of 4 of course. So yeah.
You played under, this is the final one. This is a quick, we're doing a new YouTube channel, Prop. You're the first face on it.
Cool.
What a face you attract.
So as well.
You know what I mean? It's like, anyway, stories about Brian Cloughy. You've got a couple of stories about Cloughy because you played with Forest. Cloughy signed you.
Cloughy was a bit of a man ahead of his time, really, and the one I always tell is the one where he dropped me for the first time. So a couple of months into a £500,000 move, goes in Friday morning. We're in a different run. There's 20 players training, no team. Normally the team is mentioned on a Friday morning, so we trained on Friday morning, came back to the stadium, and all of a sudden, there's like a list of players, 20 players, PreMatch for the real. I thought 20 players, which is the team? Normally it's just 11 and one somebody on them days. So anyway, goes to the PreMatch hotel on a Saturday, sits around this big communal table. Everyone's what's going on, who's playing, who's dropped, whatever. Everyone's speculating. Next thing is the door bursts open. He's Mr. Clough, big head, with a lady with a tureen of chips. Now even the 80s slab, you know and I know, you don't have chips pre-match. No. Anyway, Cloughy proceeded to walk around the table behind the lady with a tureen and said, "You can have chips." You can have chips.
I bet you chips.
I got a big plate of chips now. So he picked the team. The team was obviously the guys who were having chips. Honestly, unbelievable. What a character. But I'm so delighted and pleased that I had 2 years under him because everybody asked me about Brian Clough and I can tell him. You know.
What's the story when you went in to confront him about not being in the first team?
So yeah, another good Cloughy story. So he dropped me again. I was dropped a few times at Forest.
But you get dropped a few times, didn't you?
And as players and I remember when I went to Forest, I was 20 years of age. So I was a little baby, really.
Yeah.
Not a kid, but still a novice, really. And you got senior professionals, senior internationals telling me, "You didn't have it out with Cloughy, man. You know West than him, and he's still playing and all this stuff." And I'm thinking, yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, I'm going to have it out with Cloughy. So anyway, I seen him Monday morning in the corridor. I thought, today's full of thunder. I'll leave it till Tuesday. Got to Thursday, even though I missed the scene. Have you seen the manager yet? I went, I want to see the deal, I want to have it out with it. So anyway, I manned up, knocked on the door after training on a Thursday.
How old are you then?
I'm 20.
20?
20, young baby. I said, "Mr. Clough," I said, "I just wondered why you dropped me to the second team." He went, "Because you're too good for the third team, son, now get out."
That'll do.
Well, here we are, just before the game. Obviously, it's empty stadium. We're hoping to get about 25,000 today. I can't believe there's 2 goals out. I know we've not been scoring goals, but that's ridiculous. No, seriously, that's for the warm-up. I hope. For the warm-up. Not a bad stadium, eh? Not a bad stadium. Well, these are printing all the. These are all the boxes. They're put prints with all the Borough greats throughout the years. Very good, aren't they? You know, I mean, terrific. Big Jack Charlton, the late great Jack Charlton. Come on, keep walking, cameraman. Give me sacked. Tony Mowbray, that was Hartlepool, 86. That was the first game after the liquidation scenario. Steve Gibson, a young Steve Gibson, obviously still the chairman. Bernard Joseph Slave on the fence with Trevor Senior in 88. 92, Hendy, who scored the last goal at Essen Park. And then as we keep coming along, we won the championship promotion. Nigel Pearson and Brian Robson. Craig Hignett, he's the man that scored the first goal at the Riverside in the history books. Obviously Janino behind him. And then you go on to Viv Anderson, first black player to play for England. Viv Anderson, played for Middlesbrough, great guy, what a character. Emerson, unbelievable dancer after a goal. Ravanelli, he was the man that showed his 6-pack. Janino again, Paul Merson, what a player he was. He literally got us promoted on his own that year. Gareth Southgate, obviously now the England manager. Hard to believe we sacked him, innit? Anyway, that's another story. And there's Gareth with the cup, obviously the League Cup 2004. We didn't win it at Wembley, it was in Cardiff. What a day that was. I seen grown men cry that day, seriously. Swatzer made the penalty save against Manchester City. Me and Ali were doing the commentary, the late great Ali Brownlee. And I always remember Ali's comments live on radio was, Matt Swatzer, the biggest hero, Australian hero since Ned Kelly. Good name to be linked to, innit? He was a rogue when I liked rogues. And there's Massimo Macaroni. People rave about him. I didn't see it, but that was a great goal. That was the one that got us to Eindhoven. Dramatic comeback, and yeah, he will be forever remembered for that goal. And the next one, 2008, the last one up to now, Stewie Downing. I'm looking at the back of the name. Och, that's Chris Riggett. Name I forgot about. Tonki Stanley. I think he was Turkish. So there you have it. So these are all the boxes, and these are the, obviously you can see out, but you can't see in. Bit of privacy. 4 balls in the pitch today. Obviously for the warm-up, don't be so daft. Well, there's more than 4, there's loads. Yeah, so it's looking good. I mean, these days in the modern game, how can you not pass a good ball? Look at them. Look at the surface. Look at the pitch. It's incredible the pitches these days. No matter middle of winter, you expect to be dug up. Big chunks of mud. Nothing. It's like a bowling green. Look at it. You still can't pass the ball. Well, we can. The opposition can.
Away, and it shows the character we've got. I says after a few games into the season, I think Crooks will be the top scorer, and nothing changes my mind. He's got great engines, he defends, he gets forward, he makes great runs. He had 2 glorious headers this afternoon, and it was a great finish to the game. I didn't see it coming away. The last third, we still have to be more ruthless and clinical and better and selfish. I use the word selfish. If you're a striker, you need to be selfish, especially if you get confidence. None of them selfish because I don't think there's enough confidence in the last third.
and that's something we need to really improve on. No.
And now a big game, because I think the next one's a week on Monday on the telly again. Blackburn Rovers are meeting up with Mogger.
Blackburn Rovers, Tony Mowbray, I'm Mugger's biggest fan. There's no man in football get morals, and yeah, he's one of the top guys, is Tony Mowbray.
Hang on, Butter's new signing's just coming into the room.
No, that's really just dead.
He's playing centre half at Blackburn a week on Monday.
Yeah, but Mugger's done ever so well. And good luck to Mugger. You know, he is a top guy, and he's been in the managerial role for many years now.
You know, the team under Warnock just looked like they were going through the motions. There was no pace, and all of a sudden a new manager comes in, the same set of players, and it's bubbling. Isn't
But I'm
it?
not going to condemn Warnock because
I will.
no, hold on, no, I would if I wanted to. There's no doubt about that. But Warnock didn't have the players to suit his style and brand of football. He was a total different manager. This guy wants to play football. Warnock didn't want to play football. Pulis didn't want to play football. Karanka didn't want to play football. It was more about clean sheets, keep it tight, blow the pants off the opposition, put them to sleep, and then we'll score a goal. This guy wants to play football, do it with a bit of class, and we're getting it.
I've always got one Andy for Derby. And also,
I've only had one in my career, you know that? Yeah, first game for Paul Bell. 8 years at Middlesbrough, I never got a card. That was the first red card.
Bernie, in 8 years at Middlesbrough, we call you ever put a tackle in fairness.
That's true.
And you can't get sent off for being offside.
Ah, here we go with the old offside. Many times we've told you, Jeffrey, you will never see another centre forward score 147 goals for you.
147 goals.
And none of you will see that. But you know what, that's the end. You'll never see another striker score that.
147 goals for the club. If VAR had been in, he'd have scored 27.
What's a twat?
See you later, lads. Finish, winner. How are you, choppy lad? Go ahead, boy. Come on, lads, let's get in here. Come them border. Come on. There we go. Did you enjoy the game? Good, wasn't it? Good finish. He's a ball boy. Oh, you're the lucky mascot kid. You're the man. Go on, mate. No, he's alright. He's in a bit. Yeah, of course. Oh, right. Oh, I was talking to him. I'm just in the picture. Yeah. Come here, Dave, let's see get this picture, look. This guy here, he's only a Borough fan. This is from a YouTube thing, you're going to be on it.
That's Smiths.
He's a Smiths fan, Morrissey fan, he loves the Borough. That's
Where's
Tottenham
that playing
Hotspur, Tottenham.
That's
Tottenham Hotspur, that.
Hi mate, you alright? Very good, how are you?
Best wishes, yeah.
What? Lovely tough good in. Oh, he's scored halfway.
There you are. Thank you very much. Cheers, you alright mate? Cheers, thank you a lot. Cheers, lads. How you doing? That'll do, won't it? Well, that was our update here. So there's the taxi. Chauffeur driven today. Some blonde.
We've just returned from the Riverside, dashed home, great result, 2 goals, well done Crooks, well done the Borough, great ending to the game, it was very exciting, the last 10 minutes was brilliant and the fans were terrific today. Anyway, now I'm back home, dying to get this off, but first of all I have to do my Facebook Live and hopefully all the fans who come on tonight will be praising the football club. They deserve praise tonight.